fucking stream keep fucking up the internet. Like, I don't know what it is, man. Like, this shit crazy. All right, there it goes. What? 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 Wait, nah, bullshit. Oh, here it goes. I got it now. All right, there it goes. All right, there you go. I got it now, y'all. All right, we ready. Let me know if you hear me. Let me know if you hear me. You gonna stand your ass right there till I quit the open and man. You gonna stand there with a cardboard box and a picket sign, bro. All right, there it is. He said them folks said they couldn't eat the cheese. Hey man, listen man, don't be messing up the intro, man. But what's good, everybody? It's your boy, YG, man. Killing this channel right here, Darnell Sports, man. We back with another episode. Hopefully this is the episode that doesn't lag. MLB the show, and we got the championship series because the LA Rams are now in their bye week, so Darnell Mason Jr. can focus on this week for his baseball chances to get to the World Series with the Dodgers. Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Tommy Lee, Kevin Ross, Anton Payne, Jay Murray, all these guys, Freddie Freeman, Matt Olson, Max Munson, Snowden, Clayton Kershaw. But here we go, NLCS next. White Creek Sports on Fox, featuring BYG, trying to get some cheese for his nachos. Let's go. And I know it says up here that we supposed to play. Oh snap! I know it says up here that we supposed to play the what's their names? The Mets. My bad. The Mets, but we gonna see who we gonna play. So let me take a sip of my drink while we get into this. Oh no, cancel that. Alright, we gonna go to Advanced Day.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 3 of the NLDS, the Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, sweeping the series and claiming their spot in the National League Championship Series. In Game 3 of the NL Division Series, the New York Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-6. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
My bad if my voice was low, man. I had the volume on this shit down. My bad. But here we go. The Yankees have won the AL League Division Series and will be taking on the Indians. So my other team, it looks like it'll be me against my other team that I usually control, but let's see. Told you, it's the Mets. All right, come on, y'all. We about to get into this. We got the Yankees and the Mets next. Somebody call up the homie TB and let him know that it's finna be on.
like hot buttered popcorn. I mean, even though that's still 3 minutes, but still, we gonna still get it cracking. You feel me? Oh, my Jesus. I feel like that came from the bottom of my soul, bro. From the bottom of my soul. I love you niggas. Hey, bro, I wanted to ask you a question right before I start. Yeah, I control the Yankees. Nah, TB like the Mets. Actually, he likes the Mets and the Yankees, so. But, yeah, Yankees is another team. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of this game called Assetto Corsa? It's a racing game. I'm going to look that shit up. Sunshine, blue skies. We going to go with Tommy Lee. Darnell Mason Jr. is inside of the rotation today. He did a great job last game. And, man, speaking of last game, that last game he played, bro, let me tell you, 95% passing. Like, 95% passing. He's got my vote for MVP.
Postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
My bush spiky as hell over there.
Tommy Lee gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Okay, Tommy Lee.
So here's Jeff McNeil.
Up at the plate.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jeff McNeil starting it off. We got a live look in over here on MLB Network.
First pitch coming.
Tommy Lee with the first pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
The 7-0
The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike one.
Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee.
The 1-1 home. Line drive base hit.
Damn, he got that.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one.
No strike. No strike. It's all good. It's all good. We got this.
As a look, now the pitch. Davis tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike
2-2.
number 2.
Let's go.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And this is
I like how you try to sneak that video about me too, D. I was appalled. I was shocked.
From the belt.
I was heartbroken.
And another foul ball.
Another foul ball. Let's go.
McNeil gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled away. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit down the line at first.
Yo, what's up, Lurk? What's up? What's up? How you feeling, man?
Do it again.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
I don't want to speak too soon and be like, oh, this might be the series that gets the Dodgers.
Here it comes. Swing, line,
shit.
drive. That's going to be trouble. McNeil rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow.
We didn't have to wait
That's
long
crazy.
for offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ah, come on, man.
A runner at second, nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ooh, good strike.
Fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And set up behind the dish
Come on,
is Clyde
T-Lee.
Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Ooh,
He gets
got the
back
first
in
out.
time,
Let's
safe
go.
at second base.
Go to the starting lineups.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, good strike,
comes
baby.
on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Play, baby. See White. See White. We got game 1 of the postseason NLCS, baby.
With an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that's taken for strike one.
One strike.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Jacob DeGrom will do the pitching on the road.
I ain't gonna lie, Mookie Betts ran that shit down.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Here we go.
Okay, Mookie up first. Mookie up first.
Here's the first pitch to him.
High fastball. Up in the sky. Betts versus DeGrom. He what, 2 for 10? Ooh. So that means he's a stingy pitcher.
The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
No strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short.
That's the first out.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Out to the starting lineup.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Anton Page.
Next for the Dodgers, Anton Page. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Wheels and a bus go round and
Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. He is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
My man wanted not uno, not dos, but tres amigos.
Now, Christian Hunter. Swing and hit this one hard,
sat back
foul
too
off to the
long.
left and out
Tres
the play.
amigos.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And he's out on the tag.
Sacrifice hit.
They cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
So digging in now, Darnell Mason, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
See what he's from.
Here's the pitch.
At the knees. At the knees. Baby, please. Baby, please.
2 out, nobody on.
Let's go.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Got some energy drink in my eye. Ugh.
Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I bet it was a slide in, but it's all good.
If he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Come on, DeGrom. The
2-1. Now That's popped up.
That's out.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mets out in front, 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Joey Bart. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh.
High in the air out to center field. Betts
Mookie
has
up
a read
under
on
that.
it. 1 down.
Out to the lineups for the defense. Let's go.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
So Joe Adell bats now. As he'll take a called strike here on a
He
borderline
knocked that
pitch.
corner
It's strike
off
1.
like, ooh. And the reason Tommy Lee, he I know you should say 2023 Gold Glove winner, but and not 24, but it's because he kind of got hurt in the beginning of the season.
Lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. Chopper to short, scooped up.
Ooh, there we go.
Won't be in time as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
It's all good.
He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. There's 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time.
Ooh, tried to get 2.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
And he tried to get 2. Tried to make it 2.
Forward now, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ooh.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, he really is.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first save.
Could have got it at 2, but it's all good.
Mets leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Damn.
And he fouls this one off.
Try to pull back.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Damn, he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
I see how we're going to have to move this one.
Let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Now at the plate, Jalen Miller will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Jay Miller, come on.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Slap hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Good base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball is changing so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So now to the plate, Will Smith as he lays off a fastball.
Yo, what's up, Multi Apples? My homeboy Multi Apples.
1-0 count. Here it is. Had him lunging and that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an
really
ugly swing
was.
right there.
All right, that's a bet, man. Enjoy your day, bro.
Outside, 2-1.
Try to go outside again.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a
3-1.
ball.
Uh-oh. Tommy Lee.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, good
strike.
strike.
Catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first
One out,
in time,
one out.
and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And was he ever fooled on that
Sit
pitch?
back.
It's 0-2 now.
Sit back,
Hey, I
boy.
can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Fishing for balls. Wow. Crazy
Lined up
analogy.
and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here's Pete Alonso. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. Line drive base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, he could put it on the plate, but I'm like, what's up?
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next to that, the catcher,
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he grounds one briskly to short.
All right, let's go. Come on.
The side is retired.
You gotta go back to the
So
side.
it's 2 runs on
and pick
3
everybody
hits, no
up. Come on,
errors, and
man.
a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tommy Lee.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Hit hard up the middle.
There we go.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Anton Page.
At the plate, Anton Page, as he lets it in the air to right field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
All right, see White. Come on.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. Betts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The relay.
Save.
He is in there with a
Save.
triple.
This is an
Let's
easy
go.
decision for him
Save.
to find the third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision. Keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Next up, Dino YG.
In now, Darnell Mason, as the first pitch to him is in there for a call.
It's kind of high, player.
Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Slider.
Unable to find the zone with the
Inside.
slider.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have the base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Freddie Freeman. Let's go. Come on, Fred. Bring him home,
So
Fred.
next up will be Freddie Freeman as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep things going now.
I know y'all like, why y'all not swinging at that? That's right down the middle. Listen, that could be a pop fly. They just trying to get around the bases.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Mets are out on top, 4-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you, Heidi.
All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Joe Adell. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Oh, you thinking the same thing I am, huh?
1-0 count. Here it is.
1-1.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Again, another foul ball.
1-2.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next to that, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
So
Man, why the hell did we let go of Marcus Lawrence, dog?
Bring in Jeff McNeil. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
0-2 count. Send him packing. Come on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton. Here comes the first pitch.
Down the middle.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
They warming up Yamamoto.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And
Damn.
right after him here as he
Pull
swings
back,
and misses
like,
strike two.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat to ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack for being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Jalen Miller. And he'll take a look at ball one. He broke out the
Miller.
slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Millie, let's go, baby.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
I guess we can't get nothing.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Sliding in once again, J.D. Davis. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Yamamoto will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 18, Yamamoto.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch
Okay,
here that he
Yamamoto.
probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Okay, Yamamoto.
Came up empty.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
That misses, says the home plate umpire.
Wait a minute.
1-2.
Was that a ball or
Where
a
it
strike, y'all?
misses,
I
I'm
say
not
that was a
quite sure.
cold strike.
Fouled off.
And do not miss the final preseason games, final NBA preseason games tonight.
The 1-2. Full count. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Gone!
What the hell?
It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 5-3.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
2 outs. Let's go, baby.
Had to protect
Down
there
2
with 2
runs.
strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught,
Good
and the
diving
side
catch.
is retired.
Jay
That's as
Milne.
good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
My first diving catch ever.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yamamoto. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bellinger is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take them, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a rules fate.
It's like they knocking the hits, but they just not bringing in too many runs.
Standing in now, Anton Page. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled away. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Christian Carter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
That's why I say I don't be liking that timing shit. Because, like, even in NBA 2K, you can hit a green light and still miss the shot.
At
like,
the
if it's a
plate,
green light, how do you miss the
Garcia.
shot?
He'll start
if it's a
things
green
out now
hit,
in the top
how do you
half
miss
of
the
the
shot?
6th.
Even top spin 2K. Like, if it's a good shot, how do you still miss?
Pitch for Garcia. Good fastball as he gets
I
the
thought the
swing and
key
miss.
is you're
That's
supposed
not
to
pitching
hit the
misses
green light.
very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he lays off for ball 1.
What?
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping into the box, Joey Bart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. The ball and 2 strikes now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Joey Dell. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1.
Let me get 2, baby.
And he is out on the tag.
Let me get 2, baby.
1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Mets lead it 5-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Right guy, right
Try to knock
spot.
the
This is one of the
corner
better
off, okay.
hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. It's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Here's a fly ball. Well
Is it
hit.
gone?
Going back.
Is it
the
gone?
right fielder.
Back.
The track.
Dino
Below.
YG.
See you later. Over the wall. A home run.
Yeah. Dino YG. Let's go.
Here to straightaway right field.
That's
His
what he was
first
looking
homer
for.
so
Y'all
far
ain't
in
see
the
that?
series.
Y'all couldn't see it. Y'all couldn't feel it.
Now
That's what he was
5
waiting on.
game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Freddie Freeman, no outs. Okay, this is a ball game now.
Freddie Freeman grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Kenny Lofton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and
his
breaks
arm
just out.
might
Just
be
a
getting
great
tired.
take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jalen Miller, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 5 and the Dodgers 4. Andres Jimenez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Andres Jimenez.
Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on. All right, we back.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now that's number 6.
Now back to the top of the Mets order.
Jeff
Digging in,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The windup and the 0-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
A swing and a miss as he chased
that
with
was a
2
nasty
strikes.
swing.
And that will retire the side.
That was a
Mets
nasty
go down
pitch,
1,
too.
2, 3. They lead it 5-4. Selman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Sliding in, Will Smith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field.
Damn.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Uh-oh, it's a ball game. I told you. After that last home run by Darnell YG, I told you it's a ball game. I felt it in my spirit. I felt it in my soul. I felt it in my heart, baby.
And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. Stepping in now, Yamamoto drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Home. And now a late bunt attempt here with 2 strikes, but this is going to be a foul ball, so he becomes a strikeout victim. So stepping in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Every time we try to make it a game, the computer be like, like, set your ass down.
To bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate.
It's a tie ball game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dodgers with a tie ball game. 5-5. Bottom of the 7th. How is it going to be?
In the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Man, that was a huge spot.
In now, Christian Carter reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5. Ready to begin the 8th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Tried to shave the corner off.
Good
Okay.
spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Pete Alonso is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And that's
how ironic is that? That shit just rolled along the whole baseline. Like, come on. Did you see that beat? The ball just rolled along the whole entire baseline. Like, it ain't touched a piece of out now. Look. Come on, really?
Called here is with the important go-ahead run at second base. They'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way.
Nah, seriously though, bro. That jump just rolled like pinball. Like, I ain't touching you. I ain't gonna touch the paint. It's like somebody tell him, I bet you $20 you can't make that ball not hit the paint.
Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D. When you get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with guys in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Joe Adele is working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Let's go.
So it's
Sit
2
him
runs
down.
on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner
Sit
left
him
on.
down.
Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead this one 7-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adley Rutschman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jeimer Candelario is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Leading off the inning, Darnell Mason, and they'll need him to get something going here. Field in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Up and the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he fouls this one off.
Going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman.
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Freeman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Plate now, Jalen Miller. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He'll make it back in safely at third. On that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-7-5. Base Curtis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. First offering on its way. 0-1.
I don't like this umpire, man. He's just been calling some unsanitary ass calls, bruh.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, number 6.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Rutschman rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
I'm set with the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Back goes Betts on the track to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking the closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 10.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down to the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Dan, I don't think it's possible to throw a knuckleball middle cut the way that one just came.
You know, as a pitcher, a knuckleball pitcher would make you think on that moving the ball going up, down, in and out. In the last place he wants that one is the middle of the plate. And unfortunately, that's where that one ended up. And the result, a solid base hit.
Kershaw takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Popped up. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Mets 10 and the Dodgers 5. Edwin Diaz takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Striding into the box, Will Smith. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. From the stretch. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Kevin Ross will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Kevin Ross.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Line towards center field. Adele is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Plate, Mookie Betts, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Just short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets taking home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
All they cash up for grabs. There's no cap. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bomb. Shout out you the bomb. We go shopping in Milan. Messi to that phone. Bad in LA like LeBron. I got this much in her little bomb. She say you can have my corazon. La bamba. Say that. Yeah. What you gonna do for the band?
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Mets jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Robert Gesellman earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we run.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Drive home safely.
It's about to be BBTA next game. And if you don't know what BBTA means, big belt to ass. Matter of fact, it's about to be BMBTA next game. And what is BMBTA? Big Mama's belt to ass whooping. I'm about to get him a Tupelo, Mississippi Big Mama ass whooping. I'm about to give them a Mobile, Alabama Big Mama ass whooping. I'm about to get him a Jonesboro, Arkansas Big Mama ass whooping. I'm gonna get him go outside, get your own damn switch off the tree, and if it ain't big enough, I'm gonna get it myself, skin that bitch, and then skin your ass alive, ass whooping. All right, so the Dodgers took the L. But listen, though, it's 5 games, 7 games on the series. Can they come back and win 4 games straight? I think the Dodgers can. That was just a minor setback or whatever, or for a big layoff. But I feel like they'll get them next game because that layoff was major, and hopefully the Dodgers aren't done. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with the homie. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. Peace and love, y'all. See y'all at the last preseason games for NBA tonight, man. Peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that, y'all. We out.